everybody. My name is Larry Sullivan, and I was Junior's uncle. And my first memory of Junior, we were all going to this restaurant. I don't remember the occasion. Christmas, maybe Thanksgiving. But we were having a big family dinner. And we had one of these real long tables that would accommodate about 30 people. And Sylvia and I came in, and all the other family had already gathered. Sylvia's mother was there. Most of you folks, many of you folks were there. And I saw this little boy, cutest little kid you ever saw, running all over that table, jumping up and down, in and out, in between chairs, under the chairs, up to the ceiling, climbing the walls, grabbing everything you could see, laughing, laughing, laughing. The funniest little kid, cutest little kid, all the way through his life. Junior was like that. Every time I saw Junior, he was always smiling. And what are you smiling about, Junior? What's going on, man? He said, hey, Theo, come on in, man. Have a seat. Have a toke. I said, no thanks. But he was a funny guy. He was always so relaxed. Always willing to hear whatever's on your mind. Willing to communicate. Always had a good joke. Always slap you on the back. Tell you come back soon. He used to ask me about the military a lot. He'd say, hey Theo, tell me about the Marine Corps, man. What'd you do anyway? All those years you were in, did you ever accomplish anything? He wanted to know how many times I went to combat, how many times I got shot at, what kind of weapons did I use? Was there any damn good with them? That was Junior. He was just himself. He was very honest, very open, very frank. And he was a very good kid, a very good man. The last time I saw Junior, he was still smiling. He was still cheerful. He was still making jokes. And I just wanted you to know that's the way I remember Junior. A really good fellow with a really good heart. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Sonny. I'm a little choked up, sorry. Wasn't sure what to say or how to say it, but I'm just saying it from my heart. Been knowing Junior since he was born. I was right there when he first came home from the hospital. I was right there up to when he left us. Junior's always asked me for advice and how things work. He was very curious about mechanics and machineries and girls and just all sorts of things. For the first, I guess, until he got about 10 or 12, I used to be able to tell him things or give him answers and that. And I think when he got about 14 or 15, he figured out I didn't have all the answers. So he basically started turning to a young teenager, which led to a young man, and he started doing his own thing. But, shit, it's hard for me. I had a bunch of things to want to say, but I'll say a couple of them to get out of it, if I can. I'm not sure I'm saying. But I would tell you a story. I was working, building cars, rebuilding cars, buying cars, working in junkyard. For a couple of years, I actually made a living pulling junk cars out of junkyard, out of pick and pull. actually pulling engines, transmissions, what have you. One day, doing that, Junior came out of nowhere. I said, Theo, what are you doing? And why are you doing it? And isn't that just too much work? It's too hard, blah, blah. I said, you know, Junior, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do to get through, and this is what I have to do. This is what I know. This is what I'm good at. He said, well, if you ever need some help, let me know. I said, I need some help now. He said, what? I said, yeah, I'm getting ready to go to junkyard right now, pick and pull. He said, let me go check with my mom first. To make a long story short, he actually worked with me at pick and pull, pulling engines, transmission. Actually worked in a junkyard. Some of you may know what a junkyard is. We actually worked in a junkyard pulling engines, transmission, whatever, out of wrecked junk cars on the ground. Bottom zero. Done that for a little bit. Junior hung with me for that, for a little while doing that. And as time went on, he moved on. I moved on. Eventually, I ended up starting a new job working at Tesla, which is, for me, it was a great job. It's a big swing from junkyard to Tesla, going from the bottom to the top, building cars. I'm seriously building cars from the bottom. I went to the top building cars, #1 company in the world, from the bottom. But the point I'm trying to make is, when I went to Tesla, guess who came with me? Junior. He worked with me at Tesla. He actually got to work with me on the ground zero, and he got to work for the #1 company in the world, Tesla. And he got to work with Uncle, as Theo say. I was so proud of him. I'll never forget. And you know, I asked myself, I thought about it. When we was in a junkyard, dirty, sweaty, hot, tired, he was just happy, smiling, no complaints, and just went along with the program. Same thing at Tesla. The sky was the limit. He could do money, positions. He's the same personality, happy, outgoing, friendly, no complaining, no whining. He did what he needed to do to get through. That's the point I was trying to make. I'm just glad he was with me, and I got to show him a thing or two before he left. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm gonna cut it off right there. Thank you.